G'day Year 9. Okay, today we're going to look at solving simultaneous equations by substitution. Make sure you watch the examples and then good luck with the exercise. Remember, if you've got any questions, pop them into the collaboration space. We'll get started straight away. So remember, when you're trying to navigate your way here, we go to Term 2, Module A. We're all doing the same work now because of AB not going to Ironbark. And if you want to just find the exercise, we're working through them in the order there. 2i, you can click on it, or of course you can just find it down the side. That's going to be filled in later, obviously. Let's have a look at what we're looking at today. I'll zoom in a bit to make it a bit easier for us to see what's going on. So, what are our learning intentions? To understand that for two different linear equations, remember a linear equation, y equals mx plus c, that's the way we like to write them. We can, of course, have ax plus by equals c, another way of looking at them, but the key with a linear equation is that the power of x is 1 and only ever 1. We know that if we've got two equations, we can find the answer to both of them simultaneously if it exists, and we're going to look at how to do that right now. And so the first method we're going to do is substitution. We've done substitution before, where we replace a letter with a number and we work out the answer. This time we're going to replace a letter with another expression containing the same letter. Here's an example. We've got 2x plus 3y equals 8, and a second equation, y equals x plus 1. To find the values that are going to make both equations true at once, I take this right-hand expression. See how y is equal to x plus 1? I'm going to replace the y in the first equation with the x plus 1, and then we can go ahead and solve it from there. So they've got the steps there. Substitute one equation into the other using brackets, solve for the remaining variable. Once we've got that answer, so here they went ahead and found x equals 1, you then substitute that into one of the original equations and you work out the value of the other variable. So in this case, they substituted y in to find x first. You could, of course, sub x in to find y first and then go back. But we're going to work through an example right now. Let's have a look at question A here. So I've got x plus y equals 10. I'm just going to make it easy for whoever's following my working and label my example, my equations 1 and 2. That's just going to make it easier for someone when they're marking your exam to follow what's going on. So one of these equations is set up for substitution. The second one here, y equals 4x. So I'm going to say something along the lines of, let y equal 4x in, and now I can just write 1 for equation 1. So it saves a little bit of time when you're doing your communication there. And again, now equation 1, what is it going to become? Well, it's going to become x plus, and instead of y, what did I say I was going to replace it with? 4x. What did I say I was going to replace it with? 4x. So I now have x plus 4x equals 10. And we can go ahead and solve this pretty quickly. I know you can do it. Let's just do it quickly. I'll show all the working. So that's equivalent to 5x equals 10. Dividing each side by 5, I get x equals 2. I don't stop there. I know we often stop once we get to an answer, but we've got to remember, simultaneous equation, there should be two answers. So what do I do from there? I'm going to say let x equal 2 in, and I'm going to choose, I could choose either equation, but I'm going to choose equation 2 because it's already set up to tell me what y is going to be equal to. So I'm going to have y equals 4 times 2, replacing the x with 2, just like I said I was going to. Y equals 8. And then it's nice to write your little solution. The simultaneous solution is 2, 8. Now that's nice because it was in the terms x and y. You could have written it like this as well. X equals 2, y equals 8. That'd be perfectly acceptable because, of course, it won't always be x and y. It'll sometimes be something else. I'm going to do another one of those, but if you're already confident, you can try it yourself first. Have a go at that one there. 4x take y equals 6, y equals 2x take 4. Pause the video, see how you go, follow the steps, follow the working. Then start it up again and we'll see if our answers match each other's. All right. You do that now. I'll see you in a few seconds. All right, so we're going to be back. Welcome back. I'm going to do equation or question B here. I've got two equations. I've got 4x minus y equals 6. That's going to be my first equation. And my other equation, y equals 2x minus 4. That's my second equation. I'm doing substitution. This is set up for substitution. I've got the 2x minus 4. That's what y is equal to. So I'm going to say, let y equal 2x minus 4 in equation 1. Therefore, 4x minus, remember, that 2x minus 4 is being substituted in, so keep it in brackets for now. 2x minus 4 equals 6. And now I've got to expand this bracket. Careful when expanding this bracket. That negative has to distribute. So marking the Year 9 exams, and even, to be honest, my Year 10 exams, a lot of people forget to distribute that minus sign. That's like a negative 1. I've got to make sure I distribute it to everything inside the bracket. So the next line in this one's going to be 4x minus 2x plus 4 is equal to 6. And then we can simplify from there. We're going to have 2x plus 4 equals 6. Subtracting 4 from each side, I've got 2x equals 2, x equals 1. I haven't finished. I'm straight away going to say let x equal 1 in, and I'll go for equation number 2 again because it's already set up to be y equals. So I've got y equals 2 times 1 minus 4. You can see we had that expression there, so it's still there. Y is going to equal 2 minus 4, negative 2. The solution is x equals 1, y equals negative 2. And we're done. All right, you've got some work to go on with. Remember, the first section here, the quick points, that's just revising things that we've done earlier this year, last year, things in maths that you've done before. Do them first just to get your brain into gear, as well as to help remind you of all the maths you already know. And then the questions to tackle, either the standard or advanced, or you've probably got time to do standard and advanced. There's a lot of overlap there anyway. See how you're going. Remember, if you've got any questions, post them into the collaboration space. Good luck getting all your work done. Remember, once you've finished it, including some of the challenges down the bottom, please record your performance. So you can click on that form. I'll just show you for the first time through what happens when we click. So once you've finished the work for the day, now of course you might want to do some of it tomorrow. If you don't have maths tomorrow, you might want to break it up and do a little bit each day. You might want to work ahead and do it early, that's fine. Yes, I watched all of it, or some of the video, or you didn't watch any of it. Hopefully you did watch some. Rating out of 6 for the quick points. So that's the little start of the 6 questions. It won't always be 6 questions, but just how you think you went. The answers are there for you to check, so that's fine. Did you complete the basic training? Basic training is just your textbook exercises. So either the standard or advanced recommended questions, yes or no. Did you complete them? Give yourself a rating out of 10 for completeness and correctness. If you had a little bit of trouble or you left 1 or 2 out but mostly right, you're probably giving yourself a 7 or 8. If you did everything and had no trouble, that's a 10 out of 10. If you had a lot of trouble, you might be down here in the 3 or 4 range. That's okay. If you've had trouble, put your questions in the collaboration space. Did you do any of the extra activities down the bottom? There'll be some either extension challenge questions or just another video to watch on something related to what we're doing, or maybe something totally different, just that may be of interest to you in maths. We're trying to mix it up a little bit, keep it interesting, but always with the aim of making sure that you're learning, knowing what you're going to need, so that when you get to grade 11 and 12, this stuff is going to be easy. And then in the video, we're going to have a bonus word. This is just a little incentive to, there'll be random prizes for whoever remembers the bonus word. Today the bonus word will be Pepsi Max. Bonus words, there you go. So you could enter your answer in there for 2i, that's the bonus word. Alright, well done if you've made it this far in the video. We will see you in the next video. Good luck with all your work. Cheers, guys.